Maybe I make real friends along the way. Did you consider that?
Now you're fucking dead because you're compromised.
Nah.
Adam's my teammate.
Welcome to Agree to Disagree. You guys will be asked a question and we'll move your mug to either the agree or disagree side. The further you put your mug on each side is how strongly you either agree or disagree. You cannot leave your mug in the middle. Are you ready for your first question?
Oh, yeah.
If the person across from you got bit by a zombie, you'd help them before they turned.
Let's establish some things about the scenario.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay.
Yes.
Let's say we know, we already know that the bite does turn you.
Yes.
I know you're going to turn into a
Guaranteed.
zombie already.
We've
seen it happen to Rachel.
Do we
Sorry.
know that the process is painful in any way?
Let's say it's like The Walking Dead, where they progressively get a worse fever until they die.
Okay. If that's the case, if they progressively get a worse fever until they die, I would do it if they wanted it. If they requested it, they asked it, apocalyptic scenario. Otherwise, I would be tempted to let someone live and experience however much of their life and consciousness they can until they become a zombie and then kill them.
Here's the thing. I'm not letting you turn. Not for any moral reason, but for safety.
Fair.
There's no way, we're in some, let's say we barricaded some building or something and you're about to turn. I'm not letting your ass turn in here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, none
You're getting
taken.
shot in the back of the head and thrown
None
off the
taken.
roof.
You have my consent right now for that to happen in the future.
I'll do what needs to be done.
In the guaranteed zombie apocalypse that will
I'm
happen.
like, all right, bye, Adam.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that most of that conversation was about you killing Adam and not the other way around.
Oh, yeah, I just kind of assumed Adam got bit.
Yeah.
I think
Based
if
on-
I got bit, I'd probably take care of it myself.
Based on our games of Zomboid that we've played together, yes, I would be the first one to get bit.
Yeah.
Because I got every time. I can't do it.
Consistently eaten alive.
Yes.
Next question. I don't really care about being late.
I don't care about being late. I definitely do care about being late.
There we go.
I think that being punctual says a lot about you. If you're late every now and then stuff happens. But if you're consistently late, then it's a lack of respect for everyone involved in that situation.
I agree with you about that. The thing about the consistency matters, though, because even you have given some leeway in that statement to if it happens every now and then.
Yeah, I'm probably
things
late
happen.
once or twice a year.
If things have happened that I believe are outside of my circumstances making me late, I will still go there, and I won't be worried on the whole drive about the fact that I'm late, because it's already happened. So I'm not worried about it anymore.
Yeah, I'm late so seldom that I'm not really worried about it either. It's like, oh, I was 5-10 minutes late, my bad, and then nobody really cares because I'm not consistently late. But people are consistently late, that's the person where they show up 30 seconds late, and you're like, where you been, dude?
Fair.
Yeah.
I feel like I am only consistently late to things that it doesn't matter if you're on time.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter. There's not like a time you're supposed to be there. I don't think you really can be late.
Yeah, well-
It's like, hey, show up around 5 to the party. It's like, well, you don't have to be there
If
before
that's the
5.
atmosphere, yeah. The only thing that I am consistently late to that, man, I wish I wasn't, is church.
Yeah.
It's just so early.
Yeah. I was when I went to church. When I went to church with my grandma, we were always late. We were
Yeah.
never early to church. We were always the last ones in that door.
I'm dragging my feet.
Yeah. It took her so long to get ready.
I played pretend a lot as a kid.
Oh yeah. Now we're not gonna disagree on anything, Adam. We're gonna agree on everything we do.
Yeah.
Who?
Yes.
What kid? Like what weird, bizarre freak of nature kid doesn't play pretend when as a child?
I mean, I think it's a very healthy sign in kids because it means they have imagination. They can create things.
It's part of there's like a test that doctors will do on young infants. It's like if they understand make believe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm glad they do it. Yeah, I don't know. I lived alone a lot because we moved from a place with a neighborhood to a place in the middle of nowhere. I had to have an imagination to have fun.
Yeah. It's like even if you're just playing with Legos and just making stuff up, that's
That's imagination.
yeah, it's happening in your imagination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not doing that would be there's something severely wrong with that kid, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. I leave some room open for people that are different thinkers, but thinker. For me, I would often hike through the woods and just pretend to be hunting creatures, fantastical creatures, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
How about you?
Whenever my parents would be driving, I would always imagine like something chasing us.
Okay, I did something
Chasing the
similar.
car. Like just some random thing.
I would imagine Wile E. Coyote sending something after us.
That's good.
In a perfect world, I'd be living in a different area right now.
Okay.
You go first.
All right.
Where would you, in a perfect world, where would you live?
I would actually like to start by addressing the modifier of perfect world.
Okay.
In a perfect
Set the
world,
parameters.
Yeah. In a perfect world where the cost of living wasn't astronomical in LA, and maybe less crime, although that's less of a deal breaker. I feel like I can stay safe. I would love to live there because of all the opportunities. I like doing improv comedy. I like all kinds of music, barbershop quartets, and it's the place to be for all that.
That is true. LA would fit you very well.
Thank you.
It's just the
Maybe.
how expensive it would be. Well, I think you would fit into LA.
Okay.
I should say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You would enjoy it there. I like Arkansas. It's beautiful
Yeah.
here. Arkansas has the lowest cost of living in the country. Obviously, this isn't a perfect world, but I think that even where everything is perfect, there are still degrees to everything. Some things are still going to be better than others.
Right.
And I think a state that already you're in a position to live above your means cheaply would be even better in a perfect scenario. So I don't think I would leave.
Honestly, if we change the word perfect to apply it to Arkansas in my situation, if Arkansas were as it were, but with more opportunities, maybe I would prefer to live here.
More like film and acting opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, despite being on different sides of the table, I think me and Adam have agreed on this one as well, just for different reasons.
Yeah.
I could complete a marathon right now if I wanted to.
No, not right now. I would need to get back into running.
Complete is a key word. I could compete. I wouldn't be a contender. But I could.
Isn't there a time limit on marathons? No, you just do it.
You know what? Actually, I can.
I could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can push myself to accomplish just about anything. I think.
You can walk a damn marathon. Like walk forever.
Fair, yeah. And I do a fair amount of cardio. My problem is, I eat too much, and that might cause some like inhibitions. All right, buddy. Cause some like physical limitations. But I think I can push myself.
Start running some
to do that.
marathons, and then you'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate running. I hate cardio. Whenever I do cardio, I do sprints so that I'm doing cardio as little as possible. And sprinting is better for your long distance endurance than long distance running is. You actually sprint to build up long distance endurance.
How would something like elliptical be? Because I can do that for about an hour.
I've never used any like machines for cardio.
Fair. All right.
I'd rather have free gas for life than a get out of jail free card.
I have a free gas for life or get a jail free card. The jail free card's a one-time use?
Yes. Yes, play fucking Monopoly.
Well, but there's multiple get out of jail free cards in Monopoly.
What?
Yeah, there's
Not Zoomer Monopoly. A good old fashioned Monopoly from back in your grandpa's day with the one get out of jail free card that lets you get out of jail free the one time.
I would rather have the get out of jail free card. You could make significantly more money if you were to rob something of significant value and then not get in trouble for it. And then you could just sell it. Then you would from having free gas for
You
it.
could get out of jail, but I assume that if they caught you, they would take the money from you.
Yeah, what crime was committed?
Robbery. You just
Prove
don't
it.
go to jail.
Prove it. Try me and put me in prison. Hold on.
Well, it's not a get out of trial card.
One moment, officer. I actually have something I think you're going to want to see.
Yeah, okay, great. You don't present it to the officer. You present it to the judge as they're giving the sentence. They're like, guilty. And you're like, oh, wait.
I don't know where the item is. I lost it. Sorry.
But you go to jail before the judge. See the judge.
Oh, you know what? It is a get out of jail free card, not a get out of prison free. Okay.
Yeah. And if I don't have it on me when I'm arrested, then I still own it. I still possess it somewhere else. I just go get it afterwards.
I honestly don't believe in my ability to successfully pull off a heist enough to even start doing
Even
that.
consider it, yeah.
I would
Well, it
save
wouldn't
more
even-
money doing the gas.
It wouldn't even really have to be anything crazy. I mean, Well, I'm going out.
He doesn't want to reveal his big master plans. He's already got them in the works.
I'm going to go into organized crime on YouTube.
A samurai would have lost a one-on-one battle to a Spartan.
Yeah, pretty easily, actually.
I don't know enough.
And their spears are like, what is it, like 4 meters long?
I'm still holding this. I'm waiting to figure it out.
Okay. Still contemplating.
Yeah, because I don't know much about either. I still need to see Seven Samurai. I hear it's good.
Yeah, so samurai didn't really wear armor to the European standard. It was very thin. It was more clothing than it was armor, and a Spartan's spear is so long. Also, samurai are very romanticized in media. They were not these like the samurai that you're seeing in media would be like the best of the best of the best. The average samurai wasn't like an extremely skilled warrior, whereas every Spartan adult male was a skilled warrior.
What if we did this battle and it was like not the average versus the average, but if it was the best of the Spartans versus the best of the samurai?
I think it's with Spartan, just for length, for distance.
I will give you a little bit of my trust, and this is also acknowledgement of I don't know.
Okay, there you go.
If I had the money, I would Uber Eats for every meal.
My mug is not moving. You think I have enough money to Uber Eats for every meal, and I'm going to get out of bed and put clothes on and get in my car because I didn't take the unlimited gas, and I'm going to drive my ass to somewhere to get food? It's coming straight to me.
Some restaurants have such an amazing atmosphere, and the experience is half the reason I go.
And fuck them people.
No, but me, fuck those. That'd be me. Cut that.
No, leave that in. Veto.
Please. All right. No, like I love going out on adventures and not knowing what restaurant I'm even gonna find. I'll find one I've never heard of before. It's under some stairs on a street, and it can be the best restaurant experience of my life.
I know exactly what you're talking about in Fayetteville too.
Okay, yeah.
I've been there.
It's actually not my favorite in Fayetteville, but it's my favorite burgers in Fayetteville.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What you know? What if we're shouting out major brands on this channel, why not shout the local ones?
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Hugo's, baby.
Hugo's. Pretty good.
Hugo's.
Hugo's pretty good. You can stalk me and find me there probably.
But like, I love those adventures of the unexpected. Just traveling, finding a restaurant, going in, experiencing the atmosphere. I love it.
Hugo's is somewhere where I will go out to eat by myself. I will just go to Hugo's, eat, go home.
Even if you could Uber Eats it?
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, right now, it is someplace that I do go.
Okay, well,
However, fucking Uber Eats money.
I would probably do it sometimes.
Yeah, every now and then maybe. For the most part, yeah, I'm getting the Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Next question.
Special handshakes for individual friends are cringe.
They're so cringe. It's so bad. It's so dumb.
I am kind of a cringe person, so it makes sense.
That's true.
Doesn't it?
You know
Yeah.
what? It does make sense. You are a very cringe person.
Right?
Yeah.
See, you know me at
Yeah.
least to that
Yeah.
extent.
I think the only like personalized handshake that makes sense is when you just do this, and that's it. If you're doing, quit it. You look like
Yeah.
a child.
If someone was doing that, I don't think I'd enjoy it. That specific one.
That's what it looks like to me. If it's more than just like, slapping a fist bump, it's like, what are you, 14?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think there's a lot of charm.
Maddie
in
is 14.
I think there's a lot of charm in it. I take genuine enjoyment in it sometimes when we got that special thing going. And to me, as long as it's you're not forcing someone who doesn't want to do it. Like I wouldn't make one with you because you wouldn't enjoy.
I wouldn't
that.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be incapable of making a personal handshake with me.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but like me and Drew have one, and
Well, yeah, Drew's also kind of a weirdo.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's for us, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone needs to have one. I'm just saying it's cool. I think it's cool.
That's okay. They're still cringe.
All right, whatever. You'll never have access to my tier 1 secret friendship handshake.
Good.
Fine.
You shouldn't wear Halloween costumes past 25.
No, I don't think so. You just do whatever.
Yeah.
I don't feel super strongly about it, but nothing. Wear Halloween costumes. I mean, if anything, like, right, you become an adult, now it's your own money, and you have the money to actually get like a good costume. You can kind of do whatever you want. It makes more sense to go all out once you're an adult.
It can, yeah. Especially people who are capable of making their own costumes, like some cosplayers can. It can be incredibly impressive.
Yeah, and like when you have kids, it's like if you're taking your kids out, for Halloween, you might as well also wear a costume.
Yeah.
If you're already going door to door, you might as well have a costume on.
I'm at a hard disagree, and I usually am whenever the phrasing of a question is something like shouldn't, because that's a weird, arbitrary rule to make for society.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You tell me I can't dress up on Halloween? What are you?
Fascist?
What are you, the president? Yeah, what are you, fascists?
I'd rather be spy than president.
Would you spy than president? No, I'd rather be president.
I don't know I don't think I'd be a good one. There's a reason I'm not one that you know of. But
Yep. Adam Goff, allegedly not a spy.
allegedly not a spy. But it seems
Seems like, yeah.
Yeah.
You think that you could put up with the constant stress of not being able to trust anyone around you?
yes. Like as far as that, my answer on this is very soft. My answer on that one is pretty strong. I feel like I could do that. But
Really?
I think so.
You, Adam, who wants to have a personalized handshake with all your friends in your life, think that you could lead them on to being fake friends with you as you become a spy.
Maybe
it wouldn't get to you?
Maybe I make real friends along the way. Did you consider
Now
that?
you're fucking dead because you're compromised.
Nah. I don't give them my trust. I earn their trust. And I give them my
Now
friendship.
you're going to turn them?
And I give them my friendship.
You think that personalized handshake's going to turn them?
Yeah. Easy.
Okay.
Dude, it's
I'm going to be the
happened.
president and I'm going to implement policies that root your ass out.
My answer on this is soft because I don't actively want either of those jobs. And I just think spy is a little more tempting than president, or rather, or vice versa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a better teammate on channel videos than the person across from me.
I think you're pretty good.
I would also say that I'm pretty good.
You just want to smack you.
I think that I'm trying to think if I've ever had a really, really subpar experience with you as my teammate.
I mean, they're trying to pit us against
And
each
none
other.
are really coming to mind. I don't think I've ever gotten to a game and been like, fuck, Adam's my teammate. So I think I'm at like a slight agree. Just because.
I'll stick there too.
Yeah, just because I would always be more confident in my own ability than someone else's if it's something we are in a similar skill in, such as games on camera.
Right.
Only because I know myself more than I know you.
Yeah. I think, every relationship between two people, even like a teammate situation, it can be good to have someone who's a little abrasive, especially against the other teams, which you can bring to the table.
I can definitely bring some abrasiveness.
I think it's also good to have someone who's very supportive, like actively. Not that you aren't, but I do feel like I have a strength in that. At least like uplifting a teammate.
I agree with that.
So I'm also sticking with the same
we
answer
go.
as you. Yeah.
It's determined. We've decided. Me and Adam, both good teammates.
Yeah.
That's the end of the video, actually. You want to wrap it?
Hey.
Whoa! Secret handshake. All right, everybody, we're gonna learn a new dance. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this video, click this video, follow us on every social media, and subscribe. You're doing great. Those are all the steps to the dance. Well done.